Good afternoon. My name is Montalbano. I'm a senior, and before I start, I'd like to thank everybody who put this together tonight. I think it's really awesome that we get to come together and appreciate our fathers today. When I was asked to give this talk, at first I was honored, and then I thought, man, it should be easy. I can just list off some experiences and call it a day. But when I really thought about it, it was really difficult to put into words what my father meant to me and what fatherhood means. So here goes nothing. A father is the most important role model in a boy's life. He's the first example of what a man should be, how a man should act, what a man should say, beliefs a man should hold. And it's because of my father's foundation and every father's foundation that their sons become good men. Now, I'm 18 years old, and I tell myself I'm already a man and that I know just about everything. But I don't think I understand everything about my dad or what it means to be a father. As a kid, you don't cherish those little moments that you have with your dad. You just go through and you react to them like, oh, that was cool and that kind of stunk, but you don't really think about it. So I'd like to go through and talk about some experiences I've had with my dad that meant a lot to me even though they were small. So Dad, Mom says that when I was born, you volunteered to change every diaper for the first 2 weeks. She said it was because you were proud to have a son, but we both know it was because you were on the golf course when she started her contractions. And you were trying to make up for it. Anyway, thank you for teaching me how to make amends and caring for me. When I was 4, I had a Buzz Lightyear toy that I really liked. It was cool. It had little wings that popped out and it shot lasers. And I got a little mad at my brother Carter, so I threw it at him. And you came upstairs and broke it in half and threw it away. Thanks for teaching me not to use violence to solve my problems, but I still wish you could have saved the toy. When I was 6, you came outside to play basketball with me in my little tyke basketball goal, and at the time, you were the tallest and strongest person I could ever imagine. And Mom used to tell you to let me score sometimes, but when I would shoot, I just remember you taking your hand back and swiping the ball out the air and it going up. And I was amazed just at how impressive you were. And so, thanks for giving me an athlete to look up to and for letting me score sometimes. During the summer before I turned 8, you taught me how to ride a bike. You ran behind me for hours as I rode unsteadily down the street. And the freedom that riding a bike gave me it's just invaluable, and it still is today. So thank you for giving me your freedom, and you're welcome for the workout. I knew you were watching me play football in Little League when I heard your voice over the loudspeakers because you'd volunteer to spot players and to call them out. Knowing you were there gave me confidence, and it also motivated me to do better. So thank you for that. Now, do you remember the military grade cross necklace you got me, I think for Christmas or my birthday, when I was about 11? And I lost it one time because I took it off, one time to play a basketball game. The refs made me, and I lost it. I just want to thank you for going all the way back to the store that was way outside of town to buy it back for me, another one, and I haven't taken it off in 6 years. And I think about how far you went to get that for me. I've always been thankful for the times you've listened to me and given me small pieces of advice. My sophomore year, varsity football was tough, and you told me you'd respect any decision I made when it came to quitting or keep playing. And I decided to keep going, and I'm proud of my decision, but you let me choose that. And that was the first time I really felt that I had a choice, and I didn't have to match up to anybody's expectations. And that really meant a lot to me. And it was around the beginning of this senior year that I started believing that I was smarter than you. And in some ways, maybe I am, but when it came to writing college essays, you helped me out, and doing calculus problems, you can still solve them faster than I can, so I'll have to admit I'm not as smart as you are yet. It's all these experiences that I've had with my dad that formed me into the man I am today. I'm a guy who likes to do good things for other people, and I see a lot of areas to help, and I step up and I do those things. And I know it's because of my dad's foundation that I've been able to do that. My dad has 2 mottos. The first is, look for opportunities to show your goodness. My father has always stressed that I should be aware of the opportunities around me and use those chances for good. That foundation has led me to all the positive actions that I do. The second motto he has is, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. In the narcissistic society we find ourselves in, being humble is rarer than ever before. My dad has been checking my pride before I knew I had any. So for all my classmates who are sons here today, take note of the experiences you've had with your dad. And then right next to you, note that there's a wealth of knowledge from all of your dad's experiences of half a life lived. Use that. Don't take it for granted. The foundation my dad has given me allows me to easily understand the message of Jesuit High School. Being a man for others is exactly the type of man my dad has been teaching me to be. I have no doubt that Jesuit, when he went here, influenced his mind. And I know that because of my father's guidance and Jesuit's directions, we will use the blessings that we have been given ad maiorem Dei gloriam, for the greater glory of God. Thank you.